Okay, we're just spraying a speed shape out here in a green apple candy. Give you a quick rundown on how we do a candy colour. We will spray our speed shape with a nice bright silver. We always tend to use, we find the candies really like Ford's Moondust Silver, which was used on the mid-teen Focuses and everything. It tends to be a really nice bright silver that shines back through the candies really well. You can use other colours under candies. This is where candies start to become a bit of an exploration, and you can basically do whatever you want with a candy. You can spray a candy under a black, it'll come out really dark, but it won't have that sort of iridescent-y, metallic-y look to it, which is actually the silver in this case shining back through the candy. You can use it under a white, it'll make it really bright, but again it won't have that iridescent sort of bright look where the light actually catches the candy. You can spray it under a dark metallic grey, same thing. It'll be darker where the light hits it, fade away to sort of shimmer away to sort of black. So with your candies, the possibilities are limitless. It's just through experimentation with it that you'll find out what they can actually do. But anyway, lay your silver, in this case, Ford Moondust Silver, lay the silver base down, let that flash off, and then we'll come in with usually about 3 coats of candy. Remember, with candies, the more coats you put down, the darker it is going to get. But you usually need about 3 coats to at least get a good even coverage on it. Okay, this is 2 coats of the candy. What I wanted to show you here was where I was talking about you need probably at least 3 coats or so to get it to coverage, because if you look in here, just along that edge there, you'll see the silver is actually still shining through. Because these candies are so transparent, you need to make sure you get all of your base coat colour, which in this case was the Moondust Silver. You need to make sure you get all of that covered, because if you were to clear coat over the top of that, take it out into the sun, it would stand out like there was no tomorrow. So, you know, a lot of people have got no dramas getting the top coverage, but you've got to make sure all your edges get the coverage, especially on these candies, because they are the most translucent, see-through things that you'll probably ever paint. So yeah, so that's 2 coats. I'll come in with another coat now, and then I will show you the difference on that edge and how much better it'll look. The 3 coats isn't a dead set 100% rule. All depends on what colour candy you're using. A lot of your dark reds, no dramas, you'll get it covered in that. This green is a little bit more transparent, so it could take 4 coats to get it covered. But just bear in mind, every coat that you do is going to get darker. So just take it easy, keep an eye on what the green is actually doing, and then make sure that you've got it sort of where you want. Okay. Okay, we've just laid that 3rd coat on. As you can see now, the green has more of that toffee apple green sort of look to it. That means it's got its full coverage. And then, as you can see, as we come down along the edge there, there's now no more silver that is evident there. that sparkle that you can see there is actually the silver shining back through the candy. But as you can see, it's got a good coverage of green over the top. So that tells me that I've got the coverage that I need. That's how candy sort of works while it's still flashing off there. Where the light hits it, it will pick up the candy, and then where it goes into shade or something like that, what they tend to call flip or flop, a candy will actually start to sort of blacken out. As you can see down here on this edge, you can see it almost turning black, and then up in that corner there you can sort of see the same thing. That's what a candy is designed to do. So that's the third coat of candy that we've got down there. Now I think that's pretty much the green that we want. I don't think we really need that any darker, but if you wanted it to be a little bit darker, you can come in and put as many more coats over this as you want, and it'll gradually just get darker and darker and darker and darker. So what we'll do, we'll clear that off now. We'll let that flash off, clear it off, and then I'll show you what the finished product looks like when it's got clear. The clear will actually give it a lot more sort of depth and wow factor. Okay, so this is the speed shape now that it's been cleared off. As you can see, we've made the clear lay down a lot flatter on it, and the clear coat has given it a lot more depth and a lot more pop to the actual candy and the colour. And then what it's also done is enhance the other parts we were showing you, where the candies tend to black out when they go into their flip, flop, or as they're in shade where the light isn't directly hitting the candy, so that the silver's shining back through. But that's basically a green apple candy, nice vibrant green, very, very bright where the light hits it, and like all candies, goes into dark, almost black on the flip. So anyway, we'll let the customer have a look at that now and see if that is the green that he's sort of really after. And I know it was a long video, but candies can be a little bit in depth, so hence the video taking so long to sort of explain itself. But there we go, green apple candy. Doesn't matter what candy colour you use, the process is still the same as what I described. Cheers, thank you.